The liquor industry has stepped in to help government get more people vaccinated. More than 12 million vaccine doses have been administered so far, but there's still a large number of people hesitant to get the jab. The National Liquor Traders Council met with Gauteng Premier David Makhura today to see how it can help boost the vaccination drive. So let's bring in the council's representative, Lucky Ntimane. Lucky, thank you so much for making time. Government has been trying to get you guys as different stakeholders to help get more people vaccinated. You met with the Premier today. What do they want you guys to do? How do they want you guys to help?
Thank you for the opportunity and thank you for having us here. So let me state from the onset that we support fully government's efforts to get as many people vaccinated as possible. And as the tavern sector, which is under the National Liquor Traders umbrella, and as the overall alcohol industry, we are committed to ensuring that we support government's efforts in making sure that we get the jabs into the arms. So today we had a meeting that was convened by the Premier of Gauteng, David Makhura, which was attended and chaired by MEC Pakstau, as well as Dr. Mokheti, the MEC for Health in Gauteng, where, they laid the numbers down for us to see. We currently in Gauteng alone vaccinating about 500,000 people over a 10-day period, which is a worrying number. If you look at the overall Gauteng number, we're sitting at about 3.2 million vaccinated thus far, against a target of 10.5 million people over a population of 15.8. So these are worrying trends, but we've made our commitment known to the provincial government that we're going to assist in any way possible. But also I need to send our appreciation to Professor Musha Mashabela, who's been guiding us as the tavern sector in terms of how we can further engage in assisting not just the province of Gauteng, but also overall to ensure that as a country, the liquor traders are committed to making sure that we fully vaccinate and we encourage our patrons as well as our families to ensure that we are all vaccinated.
What ideas do you have as the liquor industry? Because one, you need to promote awareness. You need to arm your customers with the relevant information about vaccines, because that's really what's lacking. And people end up making the wrong decisions about whether to take the vaccine or not based on fake news. You've got the MEC of Health in Limpopo saying, how about you guys stop selling alcohol to people that are not vaccinated? Is that one of the ideas you're looking at exploring?
So we have engaged with the MEC in Limpopo, and we have found each other in our communication. And she did indicate that she was taken out of context. What she meant was that we need to encourage more vaccination so that as an industry, we don't find ourselves in a situation where we are banned based on the high number of cases of COVID-19. But that if we are fully vaccinated and we've got herd immunity, then there will not be any need for government to consider even banning alcohol, because the numbers will be looking good in terms of fully vaccination. But also we will be able to encourage other people that enjoy alcohol in a most responsible manner to ensure that they are fully vaccinated. But one of the ideas, Clement, is around getting the community health workers to also take part in the vaccination. We cannot just let this to be in the hands of nurses. We need to go into the ground. We need to take the vaccination into the people where they are. But also, there are taverns that are large enough to also be able to hold or handle vaccination on their site. So liquor traders are prepared. We can host some of these vaccinations on our site. We know that SAB as well as DSL, for example, have opened up some of their premises to be used as vaccination sites. We further encourage other liquor manufacturers to come on board so that we can support all government's efforts to make sure that we fully vaccinate the people. As it stands now as a country, the numbers are not looking good. Gauteng alone, the numbers are looking at less than 20% of people vaccinated in the province. If this continues, it puts a serious pressure on the healthcare system in terms of ensuring that we don't have people in hospital unnecessary. But we are further saying, let people vaccinate so that we as liquor traders can continue to trade and not have to face the risk of being banned as a measure, that government has implemented to contain the virus. But now we've got, a measure that has been proven by science that it works, which is vaccination. We cannot allow another ban when people have got an opportunity now to vaccinate themselves so that we are able to return back into our lives. If you look at Europe, people are even going to stadium to enjoy, the favorite sports. We cannot do so as a country because we haven't done enough to reach that stage through vaccination.
Just to be clear, you are saying that no vaccine, no alcohol. That one is totally out. You're exploring other ideas. but what was suggested is totally out. You're not looking at that.
Yes, I think the MEC as well is on record as saying that, after our engagement, that is not what she meant. So the issue of no vaccine, no alcohol, it will not hold. It's not a sustainable proposal. Yeah. But we welcome that, this brought about the conversation that got us involved in terms of what can we do together to ensure that we fight the COVID-19 pandemic. This is not a government's only effort that needs to be entertained, but it's a whole industry. It's not just alcohol industry, but it's the other sectors as well that needs to come to the party to make sure that we fully vaccinate our people.
Are you looking at giving people discounts who are vaccinated? That could be an incentive. Would you consider that?
You mean like get a shot of this and then get a shot?
Yeah, or if I buy one beer, I get one for free if I'm vaccinated. You would be surprised what people will do.
I just have to wait in terms of what the conversation leads to. Yeah. But I'm sure if it's something that can be explored and is legally viable, I don't see why not. I mean, anything that needs to be explored to ensure that people are encouraged to vaccinate, it should be encouraged.
Yeah. When can we expect you guys to start rolling out these campaigns?
I know that SAP has started to roll out their campaign, as well as Distel. So for us as liquor traders, we're just awaiting further communication from the various stakeholders that we're engaging in various provinces to make sure that we fully start vaccinating our members who are ready and their families who are ready. And we like to encourage the men who have been lacking, who have been taking a backseat with regards to these vaccinations, to really step up. We know that taverners, for example, most of the customers that we service are men. We like to say to men who come into our premises, please vaccinate. Please save our people. We need that vaccination to happen so that we can continue to support our economies, but furthermore, support our families, because for us, when we are open, we're not banned, that's when we're able to support our families. We can only do so when the jabs go into the arms.
Are you also talking to the people who own the outlets as well, your members? Yes, it's good for them to encourage their customers to be vaccinated, but are they getting vaccinated?
Yes, they are getting vaccinated. I mean, on my way here, I spoke to the president of SALTA, which is the South African Liquor Traders Association. He is vaccinated. His family is fully vaccinated. His members are being vaccinated. Spoke to Mr. Mtombeni of Consent Swane, a Liquor Traders Association. He is vaccinated. His family is vaccinated. His members are being vaccinated. So we are really walking the talk here in encouraging our members to vaccinate, but we're also doing the same.